What's going on, family? Black Feniks checking in. Right now I am in Columbus, Georgia on Kinfolks Corner. And it was very significant that I come and touch the wall. Come over here, because I want to do it with y'all. The history of this monument, even though the school, is here. But the history of this, for those who don't know, this place, this place right here. A lot of history here. I had to come down here because it was the former building where they auctioned off the slaves, and it was also when the slaves from, or the other African Americans from Alabama crossed over. They'll come over here and they'll market on the Saturdays, and this was where they meet at, on this corner. And it was a former place where they had auctions off, and this is where they met up to get their networking in, to network with one another and actually build their businesses and sell their commerce, sell their products, their goods. Very, very historical building. Very, very historical. I'm gonna turn this around so y'all can see this. But it was important that I come down here because the ancestors of ours that actually literally died at this building, some didn't want to probably get auctioned off and trying to fight, and they had to beat them or do different things to them to tame them, to get them to do what they want to do. And now it's in the center of where the college location is. Here it's in the center of the college location where the kids actually pass through here. A lot of them probably know what it is, but it's not really a big deal. But to me, it's a big deal, especially moving here, because I wanted to come down here and actually think for a second and just feel the spirit of some of my people. Because even though this building is here, I know it's blood still on the ground. And even though it's concrete and it's bricks and it's cement and it's all type of new construction buildings all around it, I know it's blood, our blood, still dripping in the bottom of this ground. My people are still crying from here. So I just felt like it's important for me to come here and actually visit and see the history for myself and actually feel it. Some things you don't know, some things you can't really feel the change until you really awaken to the things that your people went through, through the past and present. So I just think it's important for us to know the history and to actually realize what's really going on with life itself, to be thankful for the life you got regardless of the situation that you're in. I'm alive today to be able to stand here knowing that my people was tortured here, sold off and traded. It's just some things you just have to be thankful for. And even though we don't see things like we did, it doesn't mean that it doesn't exist, you know what I mean? So I feel that moments like this is where we really captivate of where we've been, to remind us of where we're going. Hold on.